Hey, good morning, everyone. Welcome to our webinar today. Today we have Donny Siradj, our alumni from batch 3, class of 2016-2017. And some participants are joining us. Now, before we start, I would like to thank everybody here who joined our webinar today. And the purpose of our meeting today is actually we want to share with all of you about our alumni, the journey after they graduate from SGPP. And without further ado, I would like to invite Pak Donny. Yes, please, Pak Donny.
Yeah, terima kasih, Mas Oni. Thank you, Mas Oni, for having me here. It's good to be back here in SGPP virtually. Okay, first of all, I think Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning to everyone in this classroom. I don't know whether it's classroom or not. Yeah. So yeah, first of all, I want to thank to SGPP as my universities, the one and only in Indonesia who has a public policy faculty. Mas Oni, Pak Fendri, thank you for inviting me and to have this opportunity. I highly appreciate it. I think I want to share the journey for this pilkada maybe into three things lah. Yeah. The first one is maybe I would like to share a bit background of my resume, and then secondly maybe I would like to share about what drive me into this decision and life after SGPP. Why should I take this path, shifting from the private sectors into the public sectors? And lastly, maybe I would like to share a bit on why Madura, what kind of leadership's needed in Maduras. So yeah, I think giving you a background first. My name is Donny M. Siradj. I'm alumni of SGPP class of 2017, 16 to 17, batch 3. I'm coming from the professional high-tech industry background. And here's a bit highlight of who am I. I would like to share a bit on my CV first. Yeah. So yeah, this is just a bit of my background. And on the educational background, I'm starting my bachelor degree from ITS in Surabaya. I'm graduated from the electrical engineering. Then I took my first master's in business administration, dual degree program in ITB, ITB, Bandung, as well as the Aalto University or Helsinki School of Economics. I took the executive MBA program. Then I got a chance to have the short course or executive education course, a program from the HBS, the Harvard Business School, and the Aalto Executive Education on strategic finance. And last but not least, and this is the most important education for the policymakers, is the SGPP. Yeah. So yeah, many of my friends is asking me why I pursue the 2 master's degree. Why not just stick strictly to the doctoral degree? The first master degree on MBA, yes, is of course is a natural step being taken in the corporate business world. But for the MPP, Master of Public Policy, yes, that is my own personal future investment decisions. I'm thinking at that time I just like to complete my puzzle since I'm aware that I'm lacking on the public sector's area, so that's why I tried to take this degree, this master's degree on the SGPP. So yes, that's a bit a background of me. Second things that I would like to share is what drives me into this pilkada and why I'm moving from private to public sectors. If I can recall, what triggers me to take this step is I personally cannot live with the paradox situations in my hometown, in Maduras, in Sumenep particularly. Imagine if you live in somewhere in your hometown where today's situations have no difference compared to 30 years ago when your kids, it still remains the same in terms of the economy, in terms of the infrastructures, in terms of the educations and the poverty, it all remains the same. And again, imagine if you live in a place where you supposedly can be one of the richest region in Indonesia with the plenty of natural resources, the biggest the biggest gas reserve in Indonesia is in Madura. The agricultures, the salt nation producers, the fisheries, the livestock, the tourism. But sadly, to be now is second poorest region in East Java, with one of the highest stunting rates in Indonesia. And you are in the hot seat in the positions which you have the capability, you have the capacity to turn around the situations with your intangible and intangible assets, like knowledge, skill set, experience, networking. Will you just sit back and relax, enjoy the life, seeing this fact, or you will take these challenges? I prefer to take the second options. That's what I'm doing now. I treat these paradox situations for me as a challenges on how to turn around these situations. I can just continue my professional or entrepreneur's life as a young executive with the entrepreneurial spirits, but you cannot just I cannot just sit back and relax seeing all these paradox situations. You will need to have a bigger mission than yourself. That's the message that I got from my parents, as well as from my ulama, from my kiai, my ustads. They always told me that Donny, you're already in these positions with Allah have gave you all of these the benefits of having good educations, having a good career progressions. You have a good family life and all those things, but those it is not a taken for granted benefit. You should give back to the people, to the society. So you cannot just think self-egocentric, only think about you and your family only. That's the message that I got from my parents, as well as from my ustad there. So that drive me into this position now. I know, I understand this is a risky decision, leaving all the comfort zone area, going into the more gray areas. You just need to be prepared, the personally, the mentally, your family, your financially and spiritually most important thing. Yeah. But it's our job to do. Life should goes on. Just do your best and let God do the rest. Yeah.